Guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today, the 2025 Ford Mustang GTD. Ford has unveiled a very special and unique version of the new and upcoming Mustang, and it's called the GTD. After seeing a clay model that the design studio had been working on, CEO Chris Farley decided that they needed to build this, and it needed to be built as a road car. So for 2025, the Mustang GTD is basically a street-legal version of Ford's upcoming race car that is set to debut at the 24 Hours of Daytona before competing at the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Unlike the rules for racing, this GTD street car will have more power, and according to Ford, 800 horsepower, along with active aerodynamics, which are both not allowed and illegal in racing. Ford said that the GTD will be a limited production vehicle and is intended to take on the best track cars of the world. Specifically noted the AMG Black Series, the Aston Martins, and the likes of the Porsche GT3-RS. Farley also went on to say that Ford aims to beat the RS not only at Le Mans, but also as a street car. The GTD starts life as a white body basic Mustang, heads to Multimatics factory in Ontario, Canada, where the rear of the Mustang goes under the knife and is fitted for the GTD's new transaxle, which contains an 8-speed Tremec dual-clutch transmission. A cooler for that transaxle is then mounted in the trunk to cool the gearbox. And according to Ford, there is still room for some usable trunk space despite the cooler, ducting, and radiator being there. Connecting that transaxle to the front-mounted engine is a full carbon fiber drive shaft that helps shift the overall weight rearward, and according to Ford, this surgery gives the GTD a near 50-50 weight balance. Ford has yet to reveal the full curb weight, and except for the door skins being made from aluminum, the rest of the bodywork on the GTD is all carbon fiber. Ford is also considering leaving the exposed carbon fiber body panels like on the GT supercar, but the cost may kill this before it comes to fruition. Motivating this GTD is a slightly modified version of the Shelby GT500, a 5.2-liter supercharged V8. And in this GTD example, the power is said to be 800 horsepower. That's up 40 from the 760 in the GT500, and still has the impressive 7,500 RPM redline. A dry sump oil pump has also been added to keep this engine lubricated on track, in the same mounting position as the GT500. An optional Akrapovic titanium exhaust system will help this monster breathe. Launch control will help keep the absurdly large 345/30 ZR20 Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2R tires hooked up to the pavement. Up front, you get a slightly smaller 325/30 ZR20, but those rear tires are said to be the widest ever fitted to a production vehicle. The special and unique suspension gives the most for these massive tires. Multimatic adaptive spool valve dampeners are paired with a new equal-length control arm front setup. The rear gets a pushrod style multi-link setup that works using inboard mounted adaptive spool valve dampeners and along coils all around. Standard are forged aluminum wheels, or optional and much lighter forged magnesium wheels to help reduce the unsprung weight. Giant carbon ceramic brake rotors hide behind these wheels and also have dedicated cooling ducts to help keep these massive brakes from overheating on the track. With the push of a button, the GTD, just like the GT supercar, can drop 1.6 inches to make the most of its aerodynamic package. The absurd rear wing, which is also an option, will have a hydraulically controlled active drag reduction system to help increase downforce when it is needed. There are pressure-reducing vents in the hood and front fenders, just like a dedicated Le Mans racer. Ford is also making a full carbon fiber underbody for those wanting the most and extreme aero package that Ford can offer. This package also features hydraulically active front flaps. The GTD sits 4 inches wider than a regular GT500, the most aggressive styling ever fitted to a Mustang, along with the track-focused go-fast parts push this Mustang to the most expensive Mustang ever built. And that cost $300,000 before options. No rear seats, and the rest of the GTD interior appears to be standard of fare, with a pair of Recaro front racing seats as standard. A 3D printed rotary shifter along with shift paddles made of titanium from the Lockheed Martin F-22 fighter jet. Ford says they're only planning on building between 1,000 and 2,000 examples, depending on how much feedback they get. But the final number is not set in stone, and I'm sure they will sell every one that they build. My overall take, this is absolutely incredible. The Camaro is now dead. The Challenger and Charger are now dead. The Ford Mustang lives by itself. And for Ford to come out with this, now a Halo Mustang, is absolutely incredible. The looks are futuristic, but yet modern. This is everything Ford says it will be, and I cannot wait to see this taking on the GT3-RS on the track. This is expensive, but I am also excited to see that Ford is still pushing, and not only with V8s, but with the Mustang. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and leave me a comment. Do you like this, or do you think you do not see this as a $300,000 price tag on a Mustang? As always, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you next time.